Okay, so I'll open up. So, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and amazing award holders, good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. As Group Scout Leader of 19th Hendon and 3rd Mill Hill, I'm incredibly proud to stand here before you. Tonight we celebrate the achievements of 8 of our explorers who have earned both their Bronze Duke of Edinburgh Award and Chief Scout Platinum Award. We are also honoured with members who have achieved their Silver Duke of Edinburgh Award and their Diamond Chief Scout Award. These are significant accomplishments and reflect the hard work, dedication and perseverance of those individuals. As we celebrate their success tonight, I would like to take a moment to reflect on what this means for our group. It shows that 19th Hendon and 3rd Mill Hill is not just surviving, but we are excelling. We are creating an environment where young people can push their boundaries, grow in confidence and achieve more than they ever thought possible. To our award holders, you have set a high standard and I have no doubt you will continue to excel. I hope to see you achieve your Gold Duke of Edinburgh Award and of course the pinnacle of scouting, the King Scout Award. I'd also like to take a moment to thank all of our leaders. All of our leaders actually contribute to the efforts these children go to and are able to succeed. Without the leaders, of course, we would not be able to provide scouting. As we look ahead, let's continue on our success and ensure that the group remains a beacon of excellence within our community. Thank you very much.
DofE! because of course this was my own scout group as a child. I lived in Mill Hill and I grew up in 19th Hendon when it was at Hartley Hall at St Michael's Church in Flower Lane. And then there were very close links between the choir there at the church and the scout group. In fact, pretty much all of us were in both things. So we were out most evenings in the week, and it was really rather wonderful. But it kept us all fully engaged and fully motivated. Not least because the scoutmaster was also the choir master. So if we didn't do well in the choir, we got, whack around the back of the head or something like that. And if we weren't working hard in the scouts, we probably got a kick in the bum. But one way or another, we got through it all and had terrific fun. It built a spirit which I'm delighted to see still exists in this group. One of the things that really thrills me is, firstly, the standard of turnout. 19th Hendon has very high standards because those standards are set by most dedicated leaders, for which we're all extremely grateful. It's not universal scouting, even in Barnet. I happen also to be president of Barnet Borough Scout District, and so I know something about the other 24 units, scout groups in the borough. And when they march past at the St George's Day Renewal of Promises Parade in Finchley, I look at them very closely, both in terms of their self-confidence and in terms of how they're dressed. And I can tell you the 19th is streets ahead. Really is. And it's not just personal pride, but this group has a standard which is far from universal, and I wish others would come up to our standard. But again, it reflects terribly on our leaders and continuity of leadership. Now, it's a theme that I was going to talk to you about anyway. And one of the things that Matt and I have talked about in the past, and I've been involved in this group now for, I don't know, 18 or 19 years, more recently, I suggested to him ages ago that one of the ways that he'd make the group more cohesive is by forming a parents' committee. Do you have a parents' committee? No, we don't. It's hard to get parents involved. Sort of answer. I really believe that the link between parents and the scouters, the leaders, is intrinsic to the success of the group, because if the parents fail to understand what's being offered and how it's being delivered, then they're in the dark all of the time and they can't support it. But the fact that we have parents who are now coming in as leaders and assistants to help run them, and wearing uniform as well, reinforces the sense of that closeness between the parents and the group itself, the uniform group. So thank you very much to those of you who are prepared to put a bit of time back into scouting. It does the morale of the leaders so much good. Bear in mind, these are scouts who have full-time day jobs, and actually rather important day jobs too. And they give up so much of their lives to planning, preparing and delivering really, really high-quality scouting. So any support you can give them in any way at all, even if it's only just pausing at the door and saying thank you, that made a difference. Many of these young people over here I've known for a number of years, and I've watched them grow up from being cubs, and going through scouts, and progressing from that stage. And it's a delight for me to see your children, our members, develop in the way that they're doing. And I really hope that, as I said to them individually, this is just another step on the way towards becoming a King Scout, and furthermore, getting the Duke of Edinburgh's Gold Award. Those of us who have worked in business or working in commerce or industry or wherever it may be, know very well the value that's placed on those two awards. The achievement of the King Scout Award is recognition that you've done the best you can in scouting. You've gone as far as you can go. And it's to achieve that badge, firstly because it is what it is, a badge from the monarch, and the ability to go to Windsor on St George's Day and take part in that parade, and to take your part as other opportunities present themselves, puts you in a class apart. You gain experiences which only the very best have access to, and it improves your self-esteem and helps develop you as a more rounded person. But beyond that, going on to Duke of Edinburgh's Gold, I have the privilege of going from time to time to St James's Palace to the presentation ceremonies for the Gold Wall. And as I said to some of the young people today, to watch the impact it has on their parents almost makes me weep. Because the parents don't believe the children are capable of it, the young people are capable of it. Well, they're so overjoyed that they've actually achieved it in spite of whatever obstacles have been in their way. And together it really is a hallmark of excellence of another standard entirely. So I do urge you, please, to the best of your ability, go forward, set your sights as high as they can, and achieve those things, because it improves the ability of the remaining people in the group also to aspire to those things. It shows them that it's possible. I remember going back to my days as a scout here, the people who were the seniors who had the King Scout badge, we didn't have duke members in those days, it was introduced after my time. But King Scouts were really different people. They were grown-up individuals who had very high standards, and we respected them automatically. And it stood them in good stead during their lives, I believe, too. So that and so much else. You may wonder why I wear this funny uniform, and it's because I happen to be the King's representative in this party. And I was invited to turn up in that role this evening, as well as your picture. So it really is, for every reason, a great, great pleasure to be here. And I salute the leaders of the 19th together for the work that they've done over many years and continue to build on and develop. I hear that there are now over 100 members of this group. It's quite extraordinary that there are that many, but it produces a burden for the leaders of another order. The administration, of preparation, of care of individual needs and that sort of thing, as well as the preparation of accounts. So for all that each of you does and has done for so many years, my heartfelt thanks. Please have the courage, the self-confidence and the energy to keep it going, because this group depends on its leaders. But we've given them a round of applause already. Matt told me earlier on why the Explorer Scouts are called the Endeavour group. And it goes back to the fact that this scout group was based originally in the district Hendon and Golders Green, I think, the original Hendon and Edgware district, sorry. And the motto of that district was Endeavour. So again, it's bringing back a link with the past. But again, setting the highest standards, the invocation, do your very best, endeavour, try as hard as you can, seems to me very appropriate for young people of that age. And I think that whatever they learn here complements what they learn at home, and it complements what they learn in school. So I think they're very fortunate to be in this group, and I hope you appreciate it, I'm sure you do. Good, thank you for listening to me. It's all right.
Please do have an opportunity to have a drink and have a bit of a chat and